Judge Harbaugh has completed his placings on the Guernsey Spring Yearlings, and we'd ask our juniors to please take a step forward. Our second place junior is entry 1250, Langhaven Magic Man Nefertili, exhibited by Kirsty Langer of West Salem, Wisconsin. And our winning junior is entry 1253, Knapp's Regis Quality, exhibited by Austin and Landon Knapp of Epworth, Iowa. And in the open show, third place goes to entry 1260, Am Acres Nick Glamour, exhibited by Doug Morris of Fenimore, Wisconsin. Second place is entry 1258, Up the Creek Christian Sunday, exhibited by David Anderson of Lester Prairie, Minnesota. And winning the class, receiving the Bread and Owned Award, is entry 1259, Four Winds Joy June, exhibited by Clark and Joy Vilter, Heartland, Wisconsin. And now to our judge for his comments.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, a really nice class of heifers, but a handy winner here in our first heifer. Not the biggest heifer in the class, but when you get her out here, she just has so much style, balance. She's hard-topped. She's deep and angular in her rib structure. She's open in her rib structure. And a heifer that's very clean through the hock today. And it's the advantage she has in tightness at the point of elbow, hardness down her top, openness to her rib structure, and the way she travels on her rear feet and legs that take her over this dark heifer coming along in second. Our second place heifer, a very stylish heifer in her own right, and she uses that advantage in style, levelness out through her rump structure and fullness up through her crop region to go over this big open ribbed heifer coming along here in third. You really admire the rib structure of our third heifer. She's deep, she's angular and open in both her fore and rear rib, but today she just lacks the correctness of her rear feet and legs and strength of pastern to go over the heifers that lead the class. And she uses her advantage in length of frame, hardness of top, and openness to her rib structure to go over the big deep-bodied heifer coming along here in fourth. Our fourth place heifer, a heifer you really admire for her depth to her rib structure, but could be just a bit harder down her top today, and a heifer that does travel very correctly out on her rear feet and legs. And it's the advantage that she has today in width through the floor of her chest, fullness up through the crop region that takes her over the very angular heifer coming along in fifth. Our fifth and sixth place heifers, the youngest heifers in the class, they're May heifers. You really do have to admire their size, their scale, and their angularity. But today they just lack that overall depth that we have in our heifers that lead the class. Congratulations.